Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. This is just a little extra video for this week, and I thought I would just share with you what I'm doing. So I wanted to put these napkins onto fabric so that I could cover make covers for this journal that I'm making for my niece. And so I tried the cellophane iron way. I don't know if any of you have tried that, but it didn't melt. And I think the reason is because this is like that Glad wrap that's like expensive, and I buy this because I can always I mean, I even ironed with this thing and wrinkled it up, but I can always get it apart. I mean, I can always straighten it out, where some of the other clingy type stuff won't let you do that. And so it's less frustrating for me. I pay more for it, but I don't use it that often. But it would not melt. On cotton wool heat, it wouldn't melt. You're supposed to put it under the napkin and then iron it. I saw him do it on the video and it worked fine. Not for me. It wouldn't do it. So then I was browsing around for another one that I could use to, I know I could use Mod Podge. But I don't like Mod Podge, doing it with Mod Podge because it's like feels sticky all the time. So then I saw, I can't think of her name now, Crafting with Christy. She has a little like fish or something at the bottom. Anyway, she was doing just small pieces on like paint on a, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was fabric. She was doing like small pieces to make little fabric swatches, and she used glue stick, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll give it a try. And so I did, and it took a whole stick of glue stick, one of these small ones, because the last time I used fabric with glue stick, it grabs all the glue stick, and so it took a lot of glue stick, but that's okay. I wanted to get it done. But honestly, well, maybe this corner would peel if if you don't get the glue all the way out. But the glue's all the way here, and I can't get that off. You see how hard well, there's a little looseness, but this is all going to go underneath anyway. But I think this might be a good way to do it without getting the Mod Podge stickiness, without getting the having a matte finish, not having, that glue over the top, underneath, and so forth, and still have a fabric fill. It's a little different, but it's still fabric. And then I thought, really, any glue would work. So if you wanted to use your PVA glue, just squirt it on here and spread it out. And as long as it doesn't have too much water in it, it won't bubble. It's the water in these glues that cause all that bubbling up, distorted, that kind of thing. So yeah, you just have to make sure you don't. And I think these are gonna look nice on the top, on her cover. I don't know, it's just, I have been frantic trying to think of things to do, and I just can't come up with new ideas. I can't come up with old ideas. So I thought, well, I have a whole bunch of videos. Maybe I should start watching my old ones, but I haven't done that. But might be a good idea. So there is a little wrinkly in here, but I think that gives character. And when you do use glue stick, make sure that you don't have any globs of glue. There's a spot right here. I don't know if you can see it. See that little spot right there? I had a glob of glue, so I tried to put a piece of paper over it and get it to come out as much as I could get it out, and then dried it. So this took I've been probably 15 minutes working on this. They're already dry. I did use the heat gun a little bit, but not much. Okay, so what do I need now? Okay, so I got these covers, these old book covers. I've saved these from when I used, the pages from the inside for something. And I think that they're going to work. Let me check this side. I like to use these instead of making my own new my own book covers, because you don't get that thickness that you get with them when they're handmade, or pre-made. So let me give that. We're gonna have to cut these with with a knife to get that edge off, because I've tried to cut it with scissors before and it just really doesn't work too well. So let's see. Let me see. My mat's down here close by. This desk is such a mess. I've got drawers open to hold stuff. Here, trash can. Trash can's gonna hold it. Okay. I think downsizing is not a good idea. That's what I did in this room, the craft room. I put a lot of stuff in it's like a laundry room area. And I put a lot of stuff in there on shelves and stuff, but I forget about it, forget to use it. And then I don't want to go down there and get it when I do think about it. So that's not too bad. I've got my doors open, so hopefully we won't hear too much noise. I've had to feed Toby in the house, but he doesn't want to come in. So I put his food out this morning, and when I saw him come to eat, I lifted it and I put it in the house, just inside the door, so the roosters can't get it. And he would not come in. So I left it in there until when I see him at the door again, I'll put it back out so I can sit and watch. Oh, now I've probably got it too raggedy. That's what I get for trying to do it a better job. Okay, trash can is covered, so I can't use it. I don't know. All right. I think so many of you have already seen somebody cover books. So if you're not interested, that's fine. Okay, so I think see, the butterflies are going this way and that way, so there is no right or wrong and let's see. I am going to want to cut it down, though, some. That's way too much to have left over. Okay, so Should be fine on that side. And let me try, and I don't have my rotary cutter in here, but where did I make that mark? I think it's right there. I'm trying to, I can't really get it straight. Okay, let's go over here. I know the napkin was straight. So I got that little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if this will work. Yeah, good. It should work. It's the same kind of blade and a rotary cutter. Okay. Let's see, I got that. That. Okay, so I kind of want to I'm just thinking, and this is not a tutorial because I don't know for sure what I want to happen. I'm just don't want too much fabric, but gonna see how much I could, if I could miter that corner there properly. All right, I think I can take more off of these edges. Take a little more off this side. And I should take this piece and cut the next piece so it would be the same. You think it would come up and meet it right there. Okay. So I can mark it with my little template here. So I need really another template that's a little bit, I don't know how to explain it, deeper, so that when you wrap it up, it's already allowed for that distance, that millimeter distance, 3 or 4 millimeters high. This one is just basically for paper, not for thicknesses, but I think it'll work. So okay. Line that kind of back up again. I'll use this. This is the weld glue that glues on fabric really well. The piece looks too tall. Okay. I hope you guys are having the weather I'm having today. I haven't noticed on the news if there was any bad weather out there or not. All right, so now I have an issue here for some reason. I need to make that come in a little more. You gotta get this little piece kind of glued in there, down. Just use your fingernail to hold it. Don't those roosters ever sleep? They sleep at night. That's why I was trying to feed Toby at night, but I forget. Poor thing. That's okay. He needs to be out there hunting for mice and stuff anyways. You know, if they get well fed, they don't go and get the mice anymore. Or they just play with them, I guess. I don't know. All right, I think I can get that one all. To me, this is the crucial part, is getting those corners nice and neat. And we'll be putting something over this part. Sticking up. Okay. So I feed the birds every day, bird seed, and I go out there and I put it in the tray because I can't reach the pole they're on. The feeder is on because of the roosters. To keep it high enough, they can't reach it, and the squirrels. Well, the squirrels, they can't climb the pole. It's too skinny, I guess. Too smooth. Now those two butterflies are flying up. So that's a good thing there. Alrighty. I'm going to have to refill this bottle soon. I can... See, that's all way too big. Okay. I think I'll just cut it with scissors. I don't feel like it has to be perfectly straight. A waste of napkin and fabric. Oh. Okay, I'm going to look and see what we've got here. I guess it doesn't matter. I think I'll use this on the front, although everything is going to be covered pretty much. That's what I was thinking. You know, I'm not going to have to worry about too much. To cut this off and not have enough on the other. I think this time I'll cut it right on the line instead of giving a little extra, because I thought I needed to, but I don't think I need it. And you always save these, because if you did cut it wrong or something, you can squeeze those back in to the corner. If you've ever done that, I don't know. Let me show you, and if I I'm gonna get these like where they're supposed to be. But let's say you went too short here or something, you can take one of these that you have left over and hide the fact that you know, this is showing or something is showing. You can kind of fix it. In this situation, it doesn't really matter, but if you're, you know, doing it for front and back of a journal card or something. I guess this time I'm doing the short side first. Oh, come on. Let's not do that. It's starting to warm up. I think now my glue wants to warm up. My phone does the weirdest things. A little while ago, it said I had a message on Messenger. So I went to look, because I never get messages unless somebody's phone breaks and they can't get in touch because of that. They'll go through Facebook or something. I know the kids used to do that when their phones got shut off, because they still had internet, but they didn't have the phone service. I think they still have internet or something. So they get on Facebook and message you. Use Messenger to get hold of whoever. All right. That's enough of this bottle. Get me done. Okay, I'm not going to glue that one yet, because I might want to try to jab it back in. It's out of its corners. I mean, see if I hold that down a minute. And boy, that one doesn't. There's always got to be one. Why? Let's see if I can. I'm sorry, I didn't plan on just sitting here doing that. But okay, I think it's pretty good now. All right, so this is the front and the back, and I just need to find paper to put in here, which I might just do black in there, just to because or yeah, no, that won't show. You know why? Because I forgot. We're going to be gluing it right to this page, to the top page. So I think these back here should be even. Okay, so this one would be glued to that back. And then I won't put this, cover this until I know how much it's going to expand by what I put in here, which so far is not that much. I don't know what else I'm going to make. So, and I called my sister and I said, I don't think I'm going to get this done in time. And she said not to worry about, but I do. I do worry about it. So I want it to look neat. So this area, I decided, I went and printed out pictures of my grandparents, and that would be her great grandparents. And I was going to do 5x7s, but I did 4x6. So these won't be a permanent in this book. She can take them out and put in pictures that she has. I'm hoping that'll work. I did see somebody that did used that type of corner, but they were bigger, and they kind of layered them here, so you could put large, you know, start with like a small picture and work your way down. But I have no idea if she'll even print out pictures. You know, these days they keep everything on their phone. So I thought, well, I'll put her ancestors in here. So these are all from my dad's side of the family, which I've got to find scan a picture of my dad, because I don't have one scanned of him. But these are the grandparents on my grandmother's side and my grandfather's side. And I don't know who belongs to who. I've got to go look at the backs of my other pictures I have. And so I thought that would be nice, and she can do replace these with other people. And I was going to put people I didn't know in here, and I thought, well, why do that? Why not put people that we our family pictures, and you know, she can save them if she likes. If she has, you know, later on she'll enjoy it, but right now kids don't really get into that. So I want to decorate these, but I have not yet figured out what I want to do with them. I just don't have the right, whatever it is, flowers or something. I don't need this junk box here, I guess. Then I got this. Before I glue these down, I also have to decide what tie I'm going to put. So I have this like sheer ribbon that I could put in here. You know, this kind of looks like paper instead of cloth. Because when I feel it and look at it, it looks like paper. I wonder if I should go over it with the Mod Podge. Or maybe I have varnish. Maybe I'll go over it with, yeah, some like matte finish varnish to feel like it's, I don't know if it's going to rip or not. But I do have varnish. I can do that. Then it'll get bubbly, but it'll go down. It'll shrink back down. So I have that to put as if I want for her tie. Or I have this chiffon looking stuff. So I might put that. And then in the front, I had these die cuts. I thought maybe something I could die cut out of this. I think that leaves a hole or something, you know, for a picture. I'm not sure. I have that one, and I thought I had two. And these I got from my cousin a few years ago. I don't think I've ever used them. And then there's this one. It's a smaller one, which I like that one too because it does show more of the journal. And then I took the stuff out in the middle. It was like sticker, and maybe it was supposed to be there. I don't know. But I kind of would like it to be able to match it up to the paper, and that way I could see what, well, that's going to be cut out, but at least, yeah, that would be cut out anyways. And I got this cute little ephemera, die cutter. The only problem is I thought it was big enough to use these small die cuts, and it's not. It's like it's just, these will not fit. Not die cuts, but yeah, embossing folders. So the only way I can do this is to cut them down, which I've done that before. Like this one it's for envelopes. All it does is just do part of the envelope. So, yeah, I thought these were like 4 inches. I thought this was 4 inches. I think that's what it said. This was no name. It was like, you know, Chinese made. It's just a hair under 4 inches. What's this one? Yeah, this is 4 3/8. But I don't know. But it works for small stuff. I tried it, so I do know that it works. And it's just so simple to have here close by and not get out my big cutter. And it would have been nice if they had put a handle on it, but you know, can't get everything, right? I thought maybe I could put my own handle. Anyhow, okay, so I guess that's it for today. I just wanted to show you the napkin trick, and just using glue stick. It does work, but I think I'm going to put a matte finish over it, just because I think that would look nice. So this would be glued to here, and that's a nice finish border around that. Just have to get them both on the same, lay them down the same way on both sides, which is the hard part. Still feel like I need something here for more stability, especially on this one, on this page, because it's the first one. I probably should have used cardstock at this point, and I didn't think I had. So I will think ahead on the next one I'm making. It's the Willow and Vine. I have not worked on it for a while. But yeah, I think that looks good. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this, and let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm always open to any suggestions, and I appreciate them. So comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.